Hello, beautiful soul. Let's let go of our made up rules, the rules that bring us pain and suffering, misery. Made up rules like I have to get my holiday cards out by November 1st. Made up rules like I have to buy expensive presents for all my family and friends. Made up rules like I have to cook all the dishes that everybody else wants. And we can drive ourselves crazy. And I invite you to join in with me in this hypnosis meditation. Let go of the rules that aren't serving you, to let go of the rules that aren't blessing your life. I have had clients that let go of the made-up rule that they had to cook a huge holiday meal and wait on everyone and make sure they were happy, where they changed that rule to it's okay to ask for help, to have others chip in and help, to have potlucks, to let other people be in charge of their happiness. You get to throw the rules out that aren't working. I think of another client who thought that in order to enjoy the holiday, that instead of cooking, her host and hostess were supposed to visit, that they wouldn't let her help. And once she let go of some kind of made-up rule of how it was supposed to be, and instead her rule was to relax, to enjoy, to have fun, totally changed everything, that we get to decide. I've had some kind of made-up rule that when company comes, the house has to be clean and perfect, and that just drove me crazy. Now I get to let go. I get to relax. I get to do what makes sense for my energy and time and let others be responsible for their own happiness. Because happiness truly is an inside job. Find yourself a comfortable place. You can be laying down. You can be just settling back into an easy chair, laying on a yoga mat. We're going to start with the calm breath. Take 2 sharp inhales in through the nose and 1 extended exhale out through the mouth. In through the nose, in through the nose. Let it out through the mouth, let it out through the mouth, let it out through the mouth. Bringing it up from the belly on the inhales up to the heart. Inhale, inhale. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And keep doing those breaths on your own, letting the sound of my voice, just imagine it relaxes your body. It gives your body permission to completely and totally let go. That the best thing that you could do is to release, is to relax, is to let go, because from this beautiful state, we can let go. We can let go of made-up rules that don't serve us, made-up rules that bring us suffering or pain. If we're going to do something, to line up with it, to feel good about it, and let the sound of my voice relax the body. Let the body drop, getting super relaxed, super heavy, like a hot air balloon that lets go of its weights. Feel the body drop and your energy feel lighter, softer, more relaxed, more comfortable, more peaceful. Being willing, I'm willing to let go of made-up rules that don't work for me. I'm willing to imagine it can work out. I can change my rules and I can still have love and support and acceptance. Sometimes we're afraid. We're afraid others will reject us. We're afraid others will be disappointed if we don't follow their expectations or their made-up rules. Be willing to go within, to feel at peace with your choices. If you're going to do something, if it's a made-up rule that has driven you crazy, change the way you look at it. Like, I need to get my holiday cards out by November 30th. If you feel like you have to do that, line up with it. Don't make it such a big deal. If you feel like you have 100 million things to do, tell yourself it'll work out. It'll come together. It could be relaxing. I could tuck it into the crevices, that it will fall into place, so that we come from a place of joyfully giving yourself permission to joyfully receive. Sometimes we'll receive gifts that we don't like or we didn't want, but we can joyfully receive it by appreciating the money or the time or the effort that they gave, to let it go, having to be known. It's like, well, if they really loved me, they would know what I like. It is so much better to feel good. It is so much better to be happy than to hold on tight to made-up rules that don't work out for us. Or maybe you're in a place where you don't have family and friends nearby, and you have this belief that you have to spend a holiday with family and friends in order to enjoy it. Be willing to let go right now. And then new ideas will come. Maybe you volunteer for a soup kitchen, or you just decide to have a beautiful day and you have maybe a lazy day, reading a book, making yourself a good meal that you came in pre-loved, pre-approved of, that everything is right about you, that you are loved by God's source, infinite intelligence. That benevolent and loving universe says you are loved, so that you don't have to have certain conditions. You don't have to prove that you're lovable by having a dinner over at someone else's house or being invited somewhere. Feel this willingness to see things differently that make your life work better. Maybe you reach out to a neighbor. Maybe you invite them over. You give yourself permission to do things differently. Instead of a big Christmas dinner that feels overwhelming, maybe you have a Christmas breakfast. Or maybe you say no to going over to somebody's house for one of the holidays because it feels like a hassle. It feels like too much trouble for your energy or your abilities or your time, but that you connect with them by phone. Be open, be willing to sift through things, to sort it out, to do what feels right to you, to joyfully give and joyfully receive. If you volunteer, instead of going to a place of feeling hassled or overwhelmed, line up with it. Reassure yourself, show up for the feelings of pressure or hassle, release them by shifting your perspective, by seeing things in a different way. Appreciate when you're volunteering. It feels good to take out the time to serve, to give to others. It feels good to do this, to line up with it. Reassure yourself things always get done. They'll get taken care of. Things will fall into place. That our emotions can guide us. Our fears, our anxieties can guide us to thoughts of soothing, comfort, relief, just like you would maybe for a child. Show up for yourself, to not put up with the feelings of pressure, to release the pressure, to not take life so seriously where things feel so heavy. Who needs more feelings of lightness and peace and freedom? Somebody that feels down or has a health issue or financial challenges in their life. You are not your conditions, that you came in pre-loved, pre-approved of, pre-liked, that you are likable, you are lovable, that it is not a requirement to have a clean home or a decluttered home or millions of dollars in the bank or even any money in the bank. You are completely and totally loved. Feel this release of any pressure, like a hot air balloon that releases its weights. Feel your energy float up, feeling light, feeling comfortable, feeling soft, feeling free, willing to do things differently that work better, so that maybe you celebrate a holiday on a different day because your spouse is working or people are out of town or their schedules don't work. Let it be okay to let the rules be thrown out. Let it be okay to see things differently, do things differently, open up your mind to enjoy the journey. to enjoy life. Keep taking those beautiful, calm breaths, 2 sharp inhales in through the nose, breathing in, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. Bringing it up from the belly into the heart, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. That it is safe to do things differently. It is safe to throw out the rules that don't work, to be happy, to line up with what you do choose to do, to see it in a way that lifts the pressure, that allows you to relax, to enjoy the journey along the way, that you get to make it up, you get to throw out the rules, that we know certain rules do bless us, like following the rules in traffic work out for all the drivers. Be willing to let go of made-up rules that don't work. Made-up rules like dinner has to be served at this certain time when it doesn't make sense for the situation or circumstances. Willing to be resilient, adaptable, to see things differently, willing to let it be okay. If you hang out with people that have different ideas and different beliefs and different focuses, I have seen again and again clients be creative, come up with different ways to enjoy the holiday with those that they don't necessarily connect with politically or on religion or just in the way they see the world, but they found different ways. Whether it was coming up with a project, whether it was just looking at pictures, directing the conversation elsewhere, or just sitting back and listening and going to the energy of love. Let the sound in my voice, just imagine it relaxes the body. Letting the body drop, going super relaxed, super heavy, super comfortable. That who you are is a beloved being, a spiritual being in human form. That you came in pre-loved, pre-liked, pre-approved of. You are not your body fat content. You are not your bank account. You are not others' opinions of you. That you are loved. You are not your conditions. And feel this willingness right now to receive this infinite, unconditional love. So like the sun shining on a beautiful day where the temperature feels just right, imagine this beautiful sunshine flooding your body, soaking into your skin, bringing the sunshine, bringing the love, bringing the feelings of upliftment and well-being. Maybe you have associations with the holidays of drama, depression, lack of money, anxiety. Feel a willingness to leave that in the past, to let it go. The past is the past. It is done. It is history. You are not destined to repeat the past. That if you have conditions in your life that you don't like, imagine it's old energy. It's old news. Things are changing. Things are working out. I do have some blessings. Willing to feel blessed. Willing to appreciate whatever blessings you have in your life right now. Let the sound of my voice just relax the body, still the mind, letting go, letting go, letting go. Holidays can bring up feelings of lack, different people that maybe you're estranged from, that went out of your life, that died, that transitioned into pure positive light is what I like to say. And to be willing to see things differently so that you don't feel the lack, you feel the blessings. Maybe you go through pictures of times together with them. Maybe you remember beautiful memories. Maybe you go to that energy of love. Love feels light. Love feels like blessings. It feels like appreciation. It feels good. When we go to that beautiful place of feeling the appreciation, feeling the blessings, letting go of what was, and open and receptive to what can be. Opening up your heart, opening up your heart, opening up your heart. I have seen clients turn around a feeling of lack and missing a beloved pet or spouse to appreciating that love that they received and taking that beautiful energy of love, which love feels light, it feels free, it feels like feeling blessed, it's a feeling of appreciation, and then they took it out into the world, whether it was adopting another pet, whether it was volunteering, making new friends, doing things differently. Feel willing, no matter what the conditions, to welcome in the love, to keep your heart open, to do things differently, to be adaptable and resilient, to say yes to living life joyfully and freely and comfortably. And we're doing that right now by just saying yes to letting go, letting your body drop, letting your body relax and feel like a hot air balloon that releases its weights. You can feel this heaviness leaving, feeling this heaviness dropping your body, releasing the heaviness, the weights, the attachments to beliefs and ideas and made-up rules that don't work. Saying yes to life, saying yes to feeling the energy of love. We don't love someone when we worry about them. We don't love someone when we're feeling fearful or anxious. We're in the energy of worry and fear and anxiousness. Let it be okay. Let it be okay that you're not perfect. People in your life aren't perfect, that they're figuring things out. They're finding their way. They're doing the best that they can given their knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. Don't make loving others conditional on them having it together. Feel a willingness when you're with your loved ones to go to the energy of love that feels light and free and soft and playful and uplifting. And if you're spending holidays alone by yourself, know that you're never alone, that you are always loved, always supported by Source, by the benevolent and loving universe, by God, Allah, infinite intelligence, that beautiful energy. Feel that willingness to have life work out for you, that you count, that your well-being counts, that Source, God, infinite intelligence, the benevolent and loving God universe says yes to you, that will gift you ideas, gift you new perspectives, allow you to see others differently so that you can enjoy your family, you can enjoy your friends, you can enjoy strangers without having them act or be free of all problems. Have it together. Be willing not to take things so heavy, so personally, willing to feel the lightness. And what does lightness feel like? It feels peaceful. It feels all is well. It's a beautiful, expansive place where you are gifted clarity, wisdom, insights, where you can feel the stillness within. You can feel your heart free, open, relaxed, alive. It's a beautiful place where you can tap into your wisdom, your clarity, your guidance, your knowledge, where you just know, you know when to say no, you know when to say yes, you know when to walk away from something, when to move forward even if it feels uncomfortable. That you're doing beautifully. You are figuring things out. You are finding your way. My knowing, you're an eternal, infinite being. That you can't get it wrong. That your story is going to continue to unfold. If you have conditions in your life that you don't like, imagine that's old news. That's old energy. Things are already changing. Feel yourself release, let go, like a hot air balloon that lets go of its weights. Feel yourself drop deeper and deeper and deeper every time you listen to this recording, feel a freedom, opening up your mind, letting yourself know it's okay. It's okay if the changes happen incrementally. It's okay if I have made up rules that aren't working, that I can figure it out. I can find my way. I can incrementally change things so that if you decide to do something, do your best to feel at peace about it. If you committed to something that you regret, do your best to follow through, to do your best to feel at peace about it, to give yourself permission that if things change, like you need to be there for a loved one, maybe a loved one is sick, maybe you're sick and you have to back out. Trust. Nobody appointed you, God. Nobody appointed you to fix and save the world. Feel this trust, that source, God, infinite intelligence, if you have to back out from a commitment, can take care of that person or situation, that it can work out and come together in different ways. Feel yourself, give it over to source, to God, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, being willing to be adaptable, to be resilient, to do things differently, to trust in God, source, universe, that benevolent and loving energy and power is on your side, your team. You count. Your happiness counts. You're loved. You're loved. You're loved. And as you're ready, come back into this time and place. Open up your eyes and feel lighter, freer. Come back to this recording again and again and again to release, to let go, to feel lighter, to feel freer, to feel more peaceful. Be sure to check out my other Call to Joy recordings in my YouTube podcast, as well as my other free hypnosis meditations, like hypnosis meditations to release and drop off into sleep. And check out my website, Svensson Hypnosis. One of my pleasures, my biggest joys and passions in life is working with clients. I have Mastery of Joy packages, 3-month packages, year-long packages, individual sessions. So thank you for joining in. Blessings and love.